Good morning. I sure appreciate all of you coming today for this announcement. So today I am announcing the selection of Bryan Wheeles to be the next police chief for the city of Topeka. The selection of Bryan Wheeles as police chief is supported by a majority of the governing body. Chief Wheeles joined the Topeka Police Department in 1994 and has spent his entire law enforcement career at TPD. He has 15 years of field operations experience, 10 years of investigations experience. Chief Wheeles rose through the TPD ranks and in 2017 was selected to serve as the deputy chief by former police chief Bill Cochran. Chief Wheeles has been serving as the interim police chief since January of 2021. We are fortunate to have such a qualified pool to select from, and I thank all the applicants for their involvement in the process. I want to state that I support the continued growth of diverse candidates so that we can consider them for promotion to leadership positions within the department. I believe Chief Wheeles has the best all-around skills, experience, and vision to lead and manage the department going forward. The decision to move forward with this hiring process was supported by a majority of the governing body, and a majority of the governing body supports the selection of Chief Bryan Wheeles to this position. Chief Wheeles, please come forward. Have your wife pin the police chief badge on you. Here, why don't you just take my seat so we're moving all the microphones.
My wife and I were joking on the way in that this is the last badge that she'll be pinning on me. You know, working in a life of service alongside people that you respect from both the police department and the community, out in the streets doing important work, making the neighborhoods safer, working with the neighborhoods and community partners to address the quality of life issues that we have to move the whole city forward. To get the day-to-day opportunity that I've had over the last 28 years to have a positive impact on the community that I chose to raise my family here with and in has been truly a blessing. In terms of my career, I couldn't ask for much more than that. And as the announcement that the city managers just made today, as a reflection of any leader, it's more about the team that's behind me. And if I've lived my life right, they know who they are, and they know how much I appreciate the work they do and the support that they have given me. But I think at this particular venue, a public thanks to a lot of them is extremely appropriate. I'd like to start off by thanking all the men and women, dedicated and committed individuals that they are at the police department, rank and file, all the way through my senior command staff, both sworn and non-sworn personnel. They're a great team, and I'm very proud to have this opportunity to continue to lead them. I want to thank my fellow department heads for all of the support and guidance that they've given me along the way, and I've learned a great deal about the city staff and the amazing work that they do behind the scenes, and that's another great team that I'm proud to be a part of. I would like to thank the city manager, the governing body, and the city hall hierarchy for all the guidance and support that they've given me over the course of the interim, and of course the confidence that they have shown in me for this particular selection as the permanent chief of police. I would also like to thank a wide variety of community partners that I've worked with over the years, many of whom have grown to be my friends and who I call for input and guidance, and I look forward to continuing to increase that network of partners in the community and continuing to move the city forward through those partnerships. The last group I want to thank is certainly not the least, it's my family and my friends. And I knew this was going to be the hardest part to get through, but I'm going to get through it. Without their support, there's no way I would have accomplished any of the things that I've accomplished. And it's been a great ride, and they're still here alongside me, as you can see here today. So I'm very appreciative for all of that. And as I stop and think about the last thing I said, I think that's plenty of talk about me. I'd like to close my remarks with a talk about we. And when I talk about we, that's the police department and the community that we protect and serve. I look forward to continuing the crime reduction efforts and strategies that we've put in place in 2021. We've had a good statistical reduction, and I look for that to continue, but crime stats are only a piece of the puzzle. We've got a lot of work to do in 2022 to reduce crime in this city, and we're going to do that together. The community engagement and outreach programs that we have paid fruit. We saw in the recent citizen survey a high percentage of the community that supported us, but we have a lot of work to do there too. We have a lot of programs to develop and more things to do, and we will do that together. I look forward to my new role and the community conversations that are going to occur, and we're going to move this city forward, and we're going to do that together. Thank you very much.
Back in the 90s, is this something you always wanted to do when you first stepped in the door?
Yeah, every beat cop that ever starts their career wants to be the chief of police. No, not at all. Not anything that I wanted to do or thought I was capable of doing, but you grow into these roles, and you only grow in these roles when you're here in the community and you have the support of the community and the leadership. A lot of people have played a big role in me sitting here today that's far beyond just me.
What made you the best out of the whole nation to run this?
Well,
Whoever wants to answer that. I'd love to have microphones, but
this concludes our conference. We're going to do one-on-one interviews with the media at this time. Others need to be able to go on with their day, and so we're willing to meet and talk with you regarding any of those questions that you might have after this. Thank you. Thank you all. You bet.
Here's a copy of this for you. Do you want a copy or?